Assalam Alaikum friend, welcome to another video in LabVIEW. So today we will discuss about the for loop, in the LabVIEW, and how can we use the for loop and what the advantage we can take from the for loop in your coding. Okay, so in the block diagram, in a structure where you will see for loop, while loop, event structure and many other things, just let's talk about the for loop. Okay, just drag and drop. The for loop have one uh, control here, means in for to the for loop you just define that how many times this loop should run. You can create any constant or control as well. Okay, so let's I just create any constant of 5, means that I am telling the LabVIEW to execute the code which is inside the for loop 5 times. Okay, now in the for loop inside I take a random number generator. Okay, and because the random number generate the number uh, 0.1 to 0.9, so just in order to make it the number from 1 to 10, I will just multiply this random number by 10, so that it will generate the number from 1 to 10. Okay, now this number could be in decimal also. Just in order to show you, let's say I create indicator here. Okay, this one, sorry, this. So I just run it and check it. You see the number, actually it runs 5 times and it's showing the last digit number generated by this random number. So it is in decimal point, so what I'm going to do, I will just take to the whole number, I will take the, you know, round to nearest number. Okay, it will round to nearest number. Okay, and if I connect this one to like outside of the for loop, definitely it's giving the error that the source and sink is not synchronized with the same data type. Let's say I just delete it, and here on the terminal I create the indicator. Now indicator is that in the for loop, sorry, for loop it runs 5 times, and then this node, if you click turning tunnel mode, it is indexing, means that it will generate the 1D array outside of the for loop. Okay, but when I click here and I create indicator, let's say here inside the for loop. Okay, so what is the difference? You can easily understand that the inside the for loop there is just a number. Okay, single indicator of decimal number, but outside the loop, outside this for loop, I am getting the array of how many number, this 5 times, so I should drag to 5. Okay, and you can also see the wiring. This is a single straight line, this is the bold line, which shows that this is a 1D array. Okay, now just run and check the result. You see the first thing, by using this one, round to nearest number, I am getting the round number, not in decimal point. Okay, and this all number will be from 0 to 10 because I multiplied it by 10. Okay, now I generated the five elements, 5 number with the 1D array. It is the 1D array. And this one, this indicator is actually will give you the last number. Okay, the last number you can see in this array is 0, so here is the 0. Now run it again. Now see, the last number is 7, it is 7. Generate again, the last number is 5. Now this last number is 5, you can see also here. Okay, so one difference you observe here, if you put the indicator inside the for loop, you will get the last number of that iteration, the number is generated or result. And if you put the indicator outside of the for loop, actually it will give you the array of 1D array. Okay, now let's say uh, I take another indicator, let's say the same, I take the indicator, okay, and I put it outside and connect like this, and change is tunnel mode like to last value. Okay, now this one and this one is the same. This one is a this one means this is the again the last value, and this is also giving you the last value, but it is inside the for loop. Okay, this is the inside the for loop, this is, and this is the outside of the for loop. Now run it, you see the same last element of the array is 0, you see both indicators showing 0 and 0. Run it again, 1 and 1. Okay, run it again, 1 and 1, sorry, 9 and 9. Okay, now means that it depends on the, if you put the indicator outside, it depends on the tunnel mode how you want data to go to out of the loop. Okay, so there is two option, last value or indexing. This is indexing. If you put the indexing, then it will generate the 1D array, otherwise it will give the last value. Okay, now sorry. Now the next thing about the for loop is that you can see here I get one more option in the turning mode like concatenating. Okay, I am not using this one because I have some confusion right now using here. What I'm going to use, I am going to use the conditional. Okay, so in order to condition, let's say I take the comparator is equal to, and connect it here, and I want to check any number, that how many times that number is generated. Okay, and let's say I give a constant here, let's say 3. Okay, and connect to this here, and I make it conditional and create it here indicator. Okay, so if you observe that this is also generated a one array, I should make it here, and because it will always give me 5 different values, so I will drag it to 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, okay, just to make you more clear, I should put it here. Why? I will tell you why. Okay, now I just run it. So what this function will actually do, it will check the in the arrow of 1D array the 3, that at what place the number 3 is generated, and the corresponding LED will be high. Okay, let's check. Okay, now see you here, this LED is high. What is telling that the 3 is generated the 3 is generated at the indexing point of 3. Okay, does it make sense? I think no. Why? I think I made some mistake here. This one I should connect from this to, sorry, my mouse. Okay, this is not, I think I made it some, okay, now check it, sorry. Now you understand that I made some wiring mistake here. Okay, now this is conditional. You see, turning mode is indexing, indexing with the conditional. Okay, so it is actually checking that 3 is at what position. If you see here, 3 number is generated 0 and 1 position, and the same the array is generated like a 0 and 1 position LED is high. If you change it to, no, not change it here, but just run it again. Now there is no any number 3, that's why no LED is high. Run it again. Now 3 is here on number 0 1 2 0 1 2 3, and the 3 position 3 is high. Okay, the second what I am going to do, I should also do, like you can make conditional like this here, make it tunnel mode as a conditional, and you can create here as an indicator, and like this one. Now this is also the actually the array, but it has some difference. I think now you can understand because I made it before 5 LED. Okay, now check. Now what you understand that I am checking for the 3. This array is actually telling you that what is the actually position of the element 3 is generated. So you see comparative 0 0 1 1 2 2 is 3, and this 3 and this LED is actually telling you that 3 is repeated on the number 3. Okay, number 3 means that is telling you to check the number 3 one time. Check again. No, no, no. Okay, I hope you understand. No 3, no 3, no 3, no, no, no. It is actually giving you either 3 is present on this array or not. Okay, so it could be array or it not could be array, but it is telling that this 3 is present in the generated number. Now 2 means 2 LED means the 3 is present in the array 2 times. Okay, just is telling 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, maximum it could be 5 times, means all number is 333, it could be 5 times because the loop is going to run only 5 times. Okay, so this array is actually telling how many times the 3 is generated, and this array is telling you exact the position or index of the number generated 3. Okay, so I think this is clear. Now we move to next. Okay, so for tunnel mode we have discussed last way conditional. I think these are clear. Now when you get the array, there are many operations you can perform on this array to check the array number. How? Let me show you. I take this array. Okay, now I have this array. So if I right click, go to array and array size. First I take the array size. What it actually give, indicator, I take indicator. It tells you the size of the array. Okay, just run it. It's telling you 5. As I told, why it is 5, because I tell loop to run to 5 times. So the size of array is a 1D array of 5 element, means 1 column and 5 rows. Okay, so this function give you the size of the array. I should also make it visible. Okay, okay, now the second array function, this all the operation which is done on the array to extract, to sort, to check the element on the array, like that. Okay, now indexing the array, this is also important. If you take the indexing array, just click it here and index. You can create any constant or control. I will create the control. Okay, and by clicking control I take air output as an indicator. This one I will put here, and this one I take here. Okay, okay, just to make it clear, I should put this one in the while loop. If you take, or otherwise no problem, I just run it. Okay, so after running this, indexing 0 means telling that in the array of this 5 element, at the 0 position what element is present. It is 7. You can see 7 here. If I make is this indexed at the 1, so it will tell me what is the element at the index of 1. Okay, so I run it here 1, because you see 0 and 1, it is 1. Okay, I make it 2 and then run it again. Now see 2, what the index element at the 2, 0, 1, 2, it is 3. It is 3. I made it 5, 4 and run it. At 4 position 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is 2. So this is giving me 2, and the other is also working as coding is also the previous carrying on. Okay, okay, now going forward, I take now what, okay, this is my array. Okay, now go here. Now what is next about the index array? Initialize the array. What does it mean, initialize the array? Right, sorry, control Z, element array, dimension constant 5, initializing array element. Okay, I'll discuss this one. I think making some error, no issue. Sort 1D array, because this is a 1D array, one dimensional array, means it has one column and multiple rows. How many rows? 5 rows, because it is the array of 5. Okay, so this is a sort array. Sort means you can sort your array in ascending way. Let's say I just create indicator. Okay, now this is your array. I should move it here, and this is the sorting array. Okay, sorting means how it will be sorted in a ascending order. Just drag to 5. Okay, and just run it. You see the random number from 0 to 10 is generated, but the sorting array actually sort of your array in ascending order: 2, 6, 8, 9 and 10. So by using sort 1D array you can sort your array. Okay, next we have let's say search 1D array. Okay, again I put it here, 1D array, I connect here. This is the element constant. Let's say I want 5, and start and indexing 0, means that I am telling this function to, from the array of this 5 element, search the number 5 and start from 0. I can give any offset. Okay, so let me just create an indicator. This is indicator. I should put it here to make space utilize, and just run here. You see 5, this in this column, in this array, the 5 number is not generated. I run it again, not 5 again, run again, not no, now I get the 5 number. So what is the index, what is the position of a number 5 in the array? So it is 0, 1, 2 and 3. You see index of element is 3. So by using this function search index array, you can find the position of any particular number in the array. Okay, I think I made myself clear. Now next is array subset. Array subset, if you take this one, connect the with the array, okay, and index and length, I tell him to make this subset from the my original array. As I have the element of 5 1D array, so I tell him the index means start from the which position. Remember, index start from 0 to 4, total 5 element I have. I tell him that start from 3, and length, I tell him length create 2, means index from indexing number from 3 means 0 1 2 3, start from 3 and take the element 2, means 3 and 4 digit it will take, and it will create a subset. Like if I create the indicator, I'll put here, this is the sub array. Okay, I just run it. Okay, see this one, this is a sorted array. See this one, start from the 3, this is index 0 1 2 3, and take 2 element, take first and second element 2, and this is only 2. So it makes sub array from the my original array. So you can, let's say if I click here start from 2, so there will be 3 elements, sorry, start from 2 and take 3 elements. So it will take 3, start from 2, 0 1 2, start from here, take 3 element, this is 1 2 3, 4 8 2, 4 8 2, it becomes my sub array or subset of the array. Okay, now what is next in the array? Maximum and minimum. Okay, again I take here, I connect here my original array, and let's move little right side. I click here, just create indicator. Okay, this is my maximum value and this is my minimum value, and this is actually maximum index number. You can also see as an indicator, and this is indicator. Okay, this is and this is and this is. So maximum value is this one. Okay, the maximum value and its indicator, maximum index, this is index, minimum value and minimum index. Okay, so in order to check this one, you must see the original array. Okay, this is my original array. Okay, I make it highlight so you can easily understand this is our original array. Okay, this is original array, and these are the result we are getting by doing some operation. Just run it. See, in this array what is the maximum number? 9, maximum value is 9, and what is the position? Index is 0, and the 0 position it is available. And what is the minimum? This number is, I think, 1. Yeah, it is 1. And what is the index? Index is also 1, because 0 and 1 is the index. Run it again. Now what is the maximum number? Is 6. You see, 6, and its position is 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, and what is the minimum number? 1, and it index value is also again 1. So I think this is clear. Maximum and minimum you can check from the array, and you can also check the position of the maximum number and minimum number by this function. This is called the array max and minimum. Anything else in the reshape array, delete from array? The same things you can do. Delete from array, you can delete anything. Let me use and show you. Let's say I connect this one, the original number. I tell him the length, length and the index. Let's say I create constant length is 2. Okay, I telling him to delete the 2 length. Start from the where? Start from the, let's say, 0, means from this point start and the length of 2 number is should be deleted. Okay, this is two option, and this is deleted portion, and this is array without subset deleting. I create indicator just to make you understand more. This is the where there here, so I will drag it here. Okay, drag it here, and I will drag like this phone, and this is my array deleted portion, which I am telling to delete. Okay, now this is my original arrow. Just run it. See, it is 55234 array is original. I told the system to delete length of 2 start from 0, so it start from 0 and it delete 0 and 1, length of 2 element. The remaining is 234, and the deleted portion is 55, this one. Okay, so simple, very simple. Now in the array you can also split the array. You have a one array, you can split in a two array. So let me also show you. Let me, you connect the original array and index constant. I tell him to split from this array is a 5 element. I told him from where to split. I told him to split, let's say, index number 1. Okay, means 0 and 1, and I just create first sub array indicator. Okay, and this remaining part is this also indicator. So I think I am getting out of this space. This is here. Okay, this is the first element, this is the second. I think you can see my original array. Okay, now I just run it. You see original array is 4 10 3 1 7. So I told him to split from the 1. Okay, split from the 1. So this is 0, this is 1, so it is split from here 10 3 1 7. You see 10 3 1 7, and the remaining means first sub array is only 4. This is the only 0 position array. I hope this one is clear. Now what else you can do? You can also connect this array to graph also. Okay, for that I just double click, make it large, and you can connect your let's say chart also here, like this. Find terminal, you have a graph, and you can connect graph here and just run and check. You see, get the element. Okay, So the 1D array can also be connected to the directly to the waveform chart and also waveform graph also, just to show everything which is the possible with the array and how we generate the array. I have discussed initially. So this is my graph, and I will connect this one to this one, and let's me run this one. So you also get the graph like this point, this, okay. Sorry. Okay, what could we more learn from this graph and array? Let me check. You can also do many operation like rotate 1D array. You can shift, just keep that array in a such a way that you rotate from 0 to 1 position of the array, okay. So I think what anything else I want to make, let me see one time more anything I have discussed. Okay, this is the iteration understood. You can see that number of how many number of times this loop is running. You can see it here from there. Okay, I think okay, I hope this is enough for the for loop and also for the 1D array. Okay, if next time I will create the nested for loop. By creating the nested for loop, we can create and build a 2D array. These all things we develop from the 1D array, because we just created the for loop. When we create the nested for loop, then we will be able to build the 2D array, and then we can also apply different type of operation on the 2D array. So that I will create next time. I hope you learned many things about the for loop, array and the operation on the array. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it, share among your friends. Till next video, take very good yourself, take care, and Allah Hafiz.